Alright, this video is the one like every freaking, every gun dude on YouTube does, everyday carry. What's the crap that you strap on every day? So anyway, that's what this is, guys. Okay, I carry a folding knife, carry a defensive folding knife. This is a Spyderco Pakal. I think this is hands down the best defensive folding knife on the market. If you're not familiar with it, check it out. It was designed by a real good friend of mine, Craig Douglas. It's a phenomenal knife. Since I think a defensive knife ought to be only used for defensive purposes, you need some other kind of blade for your day-to-day stuff, cutting sandwiches, opening boxes, that sort of thing. I use a little Open L, a little $5, $8 folder, be a great little utility knife. I run a small fixed blade. This is a clinch pick by Shivworks. This is another knife actually designed by my buddy. Great little fixed blade. They are somewhat scarce nowadays and kind of expensive. The other knife that I carry, when I'm not carrying a clinch pick, the little K-Bar TDI knife in aftermarket sheath. This sheath is made by a one-man shop in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Infight Access Kydex. But either are one of those small fixed blades. There's actually an article on my website on the virtues of small fixed blade. If you're interested in finding a little bit more about that, check it out there. All right, my pistol. I'm currently carrying a Gen 4 Glock 19 in a leather inside the waistband holster. This is a modified double deep concealment special made by Elmer McAvoy. Elmer is a pretty neat old dude. He used to make holsters for Milt Sparks back in the day and started his own company, the Leather Arsenal, in 79 or 80. So he's still around. He's a one-man shop doing great leather work. I'm running all my gear on wilderness belt. This is an 1.5-inch wilderness belt. When it comes to carrying stuff, guys, you need a belt designed to support the weight of all the junk we're carrying. Now you hear you need good gear, you need a good belt, you need a gun belt. What does that mean? What it means is a belt that is rigid in cross section. It's not going to fold or roll under the weight. So the wilderness belts are real good option there. My preference is leather inside the waistband holsters. But I run Kydex mag pouches. This one is one that Josh Colson, maker out of Austin, Texas, made for me. Obviously, this 1.5-inch belt, rigid, exposes a fair bit of the magazine. I don't like mag pouches that cover too much of the magazine. It makes it harder to get a usable grip on the magazine. I run a Glock 17 spare magazine when I'm carrying a Glock 19 pistol. I figure, as a private citizen, if I'm needing to reload my gun, if I need my gun at all, I'm having a bad day. If I need to reload that thing, I'm really having a bad day. A bigger magazine is a bigger item, easier for me to hold, and also has more bullets in it. I think that's kind of a win-win. Some people talk about the issues with running a Glock 17 spare mag and a Glock 19. That's a subject for another video, but suffice to say, I don't believe that's a legitimate concern. If you're going to be carrying a pistol, you're going to be carrying a lethal force, you're carrying a gun, etc., you need a good flashlight. I run one of the little Surefires. This is a two-cell LED flashlight. This one is actually not a regular item. It's one I cobbled together while I was up there a couple years ago at the factory. But anyway, just a good handheld light, put out at least 100 lumens. Nowadays, it's easy. I mean, actually, you have to search. You have to search long and hard to get a light that's not going to put out 100 lumens. But a good defensive quality tactical flashlight. Now, if you're going to carry lethal force, I'm a huge proponent that you need a less lethal option. This is one of the ASP palm defenders. This is a little pepper spray keyring. I always have this with me. In colder times, when I'm wearing a jacket, a warmer jacket, or a jacket to keep warm in cold weather, I'll carry a 2-ounce can of pepper spray as well, a larger can of pepper spray in the jacket pocket. But pepper spray is a wonderfully useful tool. It is a less lethal option. It gives you a capability, capability to solve problems with much less use of force than drawing a gun, knife, etc. So I'm a huge proponent of pepper spray. I've also got a little bug light, what is a little 99-cent, $1 LED light on my keys. This is the light I use to look for stuff under the car seat, to dig around under the desk, whatever. I don't use the defensive light, which is a light that's designed to put out a huge volume of light to get that a huge light on the problem on the bad guy very quickly. I don't use that as my day-to-day task light. I carry something purposely built for a task light. These things are so common and so expensive nowadays. I've got them on the zipper pulls of most of my jackets as well as my keys. There's really no excuse not to have them. And then the other thing here is I've got a D-ring, a big D-ring. Notice a couple of the keys have large split rings on them. That is actually part of my medical gear, part of the medical gear that I carry every day. This is the rest of that medical kit. What I've got is nothing major, not a huge kit. But what I've got is quick clot combat gauze, a cravat, a big rectangular bandage, a 14 gauge needle, and duct tape. This gives me a capability to render aid to deal with a major problem, major traumatic injuries. Hopefully to keep somebody going to get them into the EMS system. If you're strapped on a gun every day, I think having basic med gear and training for both of them is very important. So anyhow, that's my everyday carry, guys. Obviously, billfold, cell phone, wristwatch, paracord bracelet. This one's from House Paracord. A dear friend of mine makes them. But that's it. Every day, day in, day out, that's what I've got. Thank you.